Wow. Man. Hello friends, welcome to Look and Live. You are here with Pastor James Devallon, and this is another reaction video to all the NF's fans. This one is for you guys. It's about time we get to this one. It's entitled Let You Down by NF. Okay friends, I'm gonna listen to this one for the first time. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right friends, let's now get into the heart of the message.
Feels like we're on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down.
Yeah, I guess I'm a disappointment. Doing everything I can, I don't wanna make you disappointed. Things annoying. I just wanna make you feel like everything I ever did was never trying to make an issue for you. But I guess the more you thought about everything, you were never even wrong in the first place, right? Yeah, I'ma just ignore you, walking towards you, with my head down, looking at the ground. I'm embarrassed for you, paranoia. What did I do wrong this time? That's parents for you, very loyal. Should've had my back, would you put a knife in my hands for? What else should I carry for you? I care for you, but on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down.
Wow. Man. First of all, you know, NF is just really good with his storytelling ability. Secondly, there's something about his videos, if you notice as well, there is this concept of sun going down, kind of somewhat dawn, afternoon type of video. You get this feel, the color, even the way that this is all shot up is just beautiful as well. But I'm still trying to grasp the story here. I'm wondering, is NF talking about having let somebody down, or is he just referring to people who might have done something to let somebody down and yet they are not getting the proper help? As you see in the picture here, someone is drowning, but it looks like grandfather is not really doing anything to help. So I'm trying to understand the puzzle behind this. And you know, this is what NF does, man. He gives you food for thoughts and you got to wrestle with this. So I have a little bit of mental gymnastic that I need to do here, but even more, the lyrics are just as powerful as well. All right, let's continue.
Yeah. You don't wanna make this work, you just wanna make this worse. Want me to listen to you, but you don't ever hear my words. You don't wanna know my hurt yet. Let me guess, you want an apology, probably. How can we keep going at a rate like this? We can't, so I guess I might have to leave. Please don't come after me, I just wanna be alone right now. I don't really wanna think at all. Go ahead, just drink it all. Both know you're gonna call them on like nothing's wrong. Ain't that what you always do? I feel like every time I talk to you, you're in an awful mood. What else can I offer you? There's nothing left right now, I give it all to you. On the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down.
All right, do you notice a change in the scenery here? He went from drowning to being in a car, burning alive. And yet, one thing I noticed is that there is this sense of unforgiveness for whatever might have been done to, I guess this is a grandfather, a family member, or someone very close to him. Yeah, we can talk about that. That is something to think about. Sorry that I let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Yeah, I'm still wrestling with this. I have several things going in my head, but I guess this sense of unforgiveness. I get this sense of not being gracious and merciful to somebody else who might have done something to us. I get the sense of watching somebody drown, somebody burn because they might have hurt us. So I get this concept here. These are things that I'm picking up from the message, but I know the puzzle continues. So therefore, let's keep listening.
Yeah, don't talk down to me, that's not gonna work now. Packed all my clothes and I moved out. I don't even wanna go to your house. Every time I sit on that couch, I feel like you lecture me. Eventually, I bet that we could've made this work and probably would've figured things out. But I guess I'm a letdown, but it's cool, I checked out. Oh, you wanna be friends now? Okay, let's put my fake face on and pretend now. Sit around and talk about the good times that didn't even happen. I mean, why are you laughing? Must've missed that joke, let me see if I can find a reaction. No, but at least you're happy. It's like we're on the edge right now. Wish that I could say I'm proud. Sorry that I let you down. Oh, I let you down. All these voices in my head get loud, and I wish that I could shut them out. Sorry that I...
Oh man, he's killing me right now. There's some powerful stuff in here. I need to do some digging, some research to understand the heart of it. And again, I'm doing a reaction video, so sometimes I try to get a fresh perspective on what's happening. So not knowing everything is good because it helps me to digest it better. But I really need to do some digging. This is actually very, very strong and very, very powerful content. Now he's in a casket, and the person who didn't care so much about him is now in a position where he is kind of feeling sorry that he didn't do what he could have done when he had the opportunity to do it. Oh, there's so much we can work with that here. I'm gonna stop my preaching. I'm gonna keep listening and bring this to an end.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, no. I'm sorry that I let you down.
Wow. So I'm guessing this is something that is playing in the memory of this individual having let the person down. So I'm guessing he's having some recollection of certain events and that might have happened either to NF, or the general perspective is, I didn't do what I should have done. I let you down. I didn't care for you and love you as I should. But now that you are gone and dead, it's too late to make up for those things. And I have to admit, man, there's a lot we can work with this here, but one thing that is shouting at me is forgiveness. We live in a world today where vengeance and fight back and grudges, and just about every movie you see in Hollywood is all these Punisher or Taken or the Avengers. You know, it's just that the spirit of unforgiveness is breathed and appreciated and promoted in our movie, in our society. And the question I have to ask is, how good has it worked out for us, is my question. What has our world become because of unforgiveness? I can honestly tell you, God doesn't treat us in the same way. There's a story in the Bible about a man who owed so much money. Let's go to Matthew chapter 18 on my scripture. When you go to the Bible in Matthew chapter 18, verse 21 and 22, there is this awesome statement made by Peter and Jesus answering his question. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how often shall I forgive? Shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? This is good to know because in Jewish culture back then, the Pharisees had come up with the number of forgiveness that they could forgive a person for. They had 3. So 3 times, if you do the same thing wrong to a Pharisee, it was thought after 3 times you no longer have to forgive the individual. So Peter, I'm guessing, was being somewhat extra merciful, and he will say, he not only did 3, but he did 7. So he doubled that and he added 1 for bonus. so he said, I'm gonna forgive 7 times just to show Jesus how much more gracious I am than the Pharisees have been teaching. But now Jesus answered and took things way up there. He said, I say unto you, until 70 times, until 7 times, but I say unto you not unto. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In verse 22, Peter takes things way to another level here. He said, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. And when you put that number together, you got 490. Now, there's so much in this, because if you study the prophecy of Daniel in Daniel chapter 9, the Jewish people were given, at least as a nation, they were given a 490 years of probation to receive the Messiah, to get rid of sin, to make everlasting righteousness, and so on. So it's good to study that prophecy, knowing when that was established and when it was fulfilled with the early church and so on. But we don't have to go into that right now. But it was very good to notice that the same way, the 490 is actually how long God was willing to wrestle with his people, and he used that as a means to kind of give a lesson to Peter. It is you forgive to a point where there is no limit, and the truth is that God forgives us. Where there is his forgiveness for us has no limit. He loves us so much, and he's willing to wrestle with us and forgive us despite of the fact we've done wrong. And the thing is, we also have to have this heart of forgiveness. Oftentimes we let people down. Sometimes I have to wrestle with that. I had to wrestle with unforgiveness in my heart toward my father at one stage, and my mother at one stage, and things that were done to me. I needed to go and wrestle with God and ask God to give me a heart of forgiveness, and also even my wife. Sometimes, things, in relationship, things are done which is not good, and sometimes we have to figure out a way to forgive, or else we can't live with each other, because humanity is going to make mistakes. We're going to fail and hurt one another every now and then, but you gotta have this heart of forgiveness. It has to come from God, or else we're going to have serious trouble in the world. And one thing that is really killing our society today is the spirit of unforgiveness. It is destroying our world. Behind every war, every massacre, every hurt, you can find this spirit of unforgiveness. And if more people will learn to be more like Christ and learn to forgive, let go, and let God, could you imagine how much better of a society we will live right now? But anyway, that's my perspective on that. Once again, I want to hear what you think. If you like this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe to the page. Click the bell icon for more of my notification uploads. Comment below. Put your commendation below. And also hit me on Discord. We have many links below where you can get in touch with us as well. And if you haven't already done so, join the Luke Can Live channel. Become one of our members for special perks and so on, allowing you to be part of our family. Thank you so very, very much for all that you do. God bless you. We are heading for 20K, and I cannot wait. We're going to have a celebration party when this takes place. And I do have some giveaways coming up to some of our members. And I want to say thank you for all that you've done and the care that you show us here in Luke and Live. I love you. My wife loves you even more. God loves you. And as always, remember to look unto Jesus to live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.